everybody's got breakdowns from some guy showing them banging garbage cans, you name it, or the sounds of it. And I just said, all right, I'm going to fact check Carlos Correa. After I saw the first part of the interview, and he talked about Altuve's at bat. And I just went back with a baseball mind, what I would do on MLB Tonight. And I want to take you back to what I was able to find. So let's go back to that Chapman AB. All right, first he walks Springer. He throws him a slider for strike one, 87 miles an hour. And then ball one, ball two. So he's thrown 3 sliders in a row. Then he goes fastball almost to the backstop and goes to the backstop. This guy got nothing, folks. That's 97, and he's wild. So here comes Altuve. He's got Springer on first. Altuve's up, and he's got Jake Marisnick hitting behind him. You think Altuve thinks he's going to get something to hit? No. There's 2 outs, and this is the best hitter in the time. He's the MVP in the American League. 99 miles an hour fastball. All right? So what are you looking for off Chapman? You're looking for that 99-mile-an-hour heat again. He can't find it. That's 6 balls in a row. Altuve knows he's not getting anything to hit. I'm getting a breaking ball here. Looks it in. Who's sitting on the on-deck circle? Jake Marisnick hitting 190. You think Altuve thinks he's getting a fastball from Chapman? No. He gets a hanging breaking ball and hammers it. I'm sorry, folks, but that's anybody in the big leagues that's hitting that off of Chapman. It's a terrible pitch. So throw away the theories of buzzers and tip pitches and all that. Just baseball-wise, this is the MVP of the league. He hits a hanging breaking ball. Now let's go to this. Correa said he was the first one out there to see him, right? Altuve looks right at him. What's he got underneath his shirt anyway? I went real close. I wanted to see. Oh, there's an M right there. I had no idea that was Melanie until right now with the tweets. But that is a little bit of an M. But the point I was going to make before was he had his shirt. He is shirtless. There's no shirt underneath it. So we go through all this thing. Everybody said he ran right to the dugout. No, he didn't. He's on the field running around, celebrating, all over the place, hanging out with everybody. He didn't run straight to the dugout. Look how long he was on the field. If I got a buzzer, I'm getting off the field. All right? So he's on the field, the homer. This is all the replays Fox played. He's still out on the field. All right? 2 minutes and 15 seconds before he goes in. Now, I want to come back to this. When they rip his shirt off, he's still holding on to everything at the collar. He doesn't want that ripped off. But look at his jersey. They've taken it off, really, basically on the bottom part. They've yanked it all out. They're still yelling at Correa, don't take it off. Don't rip open my shirt. But when he comes out of the scrum, he's got the whole jersey pulled out in the back and in the front and on the side. All right? But he still has his hand on his neck saying, don't rip my shirt off. All right? So I'm just saying, I looked at it from a baseball perspective of, there's got the shirt he's going to change. Everybody's got the championship shirts on. He goes in, he comes back out, he's got one. Let's listen to Ken real quick.
Through the at-bat against Chapman.
Well, first of all, I want to thank God and all the fans for a beautiful game, for a beautiful playoff. You know, we really deserve to be in the World Series because my team has been working really hard to get to this point. And in the bat, I want to just get a good pitch to hit. I mean, Chapman is, for me, one of the best closers I ever faced, and he throws 100, so I wanted to be on time for the fastball, but looking for something I can handle, and it just happened.
Going around the bases, what was going through your mind?
Well, running around the bases, the only thing I was thinking was just thanking God and just thinking that we're going to the World Series once again.
You asked the teammates not to tear your shirt. Why?
What's that?
Did you ask your teammates not to tear your shirt? Why was that?
I don't know. I'm too shy. Last time they did that, I got in trouble with my wife.
This is long before we thought about theories and everything else. Ken asked that question. But I want to go back to what Altuve said with the pitch. He said, the guy throws 100, so I want to be on time with the fastball, but I'm looking for something that's hanging. I'm sorry, folks, but that's how you hit in the big leagues. You're not going to look for pitches you cannot hit. So it's hang it and bang it. Where do you think that phrase came from? If he hangs it, I'm going to bang it. So he's looking for a guy throwing 100 miles an hour, and you hit the breaking ball, you adjust to it. We've had this narrative in baseball over the last 5 or 6 years or 10 years or whatever, where people think the only way you hit a breaking ball is you're looking for it. I never looked for a breaking ball my whole career. We asked Derek Jeter, who has 3,000 some hits, when he was here for the Hall of Fame a couple weeks ago, what did you look for? He said, I look for a fastball, even off a knuckleballer. His whole career. That's how you're taught to hit if you're going to hit for a high average. This guy hit 340 that year. All right, I'm just saying, from a baseball perspective, there's some people who don't want signs. I was going down the conspiracy theory of the buzzer. Ooh, how's that work? Maybe they do. There's technology that can do it. But, I mean, if you look here, I got backpacks on. You got to have something that's going to be able to transmit for you. So when they rip the shirt off, there's no transmitters. There's no nothing. You know, so I think it's time to kill the buzzer thing and give Altuve some credit for being a great hitter. And as loud as it gets in the World Series, you heard during the interview right there, that's what it's like when the game is on the line. You ain't hearing no garbage can either. So I'm just saying, it's time to give the guy some credit. I wish he would have stepped up and said, I can hit.